Black Friday has arrived at FUTTRADING.co.uk. We've reduced the price of our 3-month and 6-month plans so you guys get even better value for money. The 3-month Tier 1 membership is now £26 a month, and the Tier 1 6-month membership is now £45. That means that for £45, you get all your trading guides from now pretty much until Team of the Season. It's so cheap and it's absolutely brilliant. We've got people in our Discords making millions of coins. For Tier 2, it's £36 for 3 months, £68 for 6 months. Again, that's all your trading guides, access to buying prices for silvers, special cards, gold cards, icons, and sniping filters on the website from now until Team of the Season. We're also adding a Black Friday price watch for the market to help you guys make loads of coins and investments. So check out FUTTRADING.co.uk. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, please do subscribe down below. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you never miss a trading upload. And make sure you comment down below with anything you've been doing during this Black Friday on FIFA. But this video is kind of twofold. I want to show you an example of what I've been talking to you about all week with the variations in the market in terms of them going up and down, and how you can make coins out of that. I'm not heavy investing or buying into anyone really yet. I'm saving my coins and staying relatively liquid until Sunday, Monday. But there is a chance again for tonight to have an extra buy-in. But I also want to talk about something that concerns me with the game at the moment, and FIFA in general, with this Black Friday promo. Now, I don't want to put a down on it because I think there's some very good things that EA have done. But I do have concerns about some of the packs that are going into store and what that means. So I want to start by talking about that, and then we'll talk about the market and how it's gone up and down. So we'll go into the game and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we are on the game, and yesterday, I can't remember what time it was, there was a pack released on the store, and it was I think £1.79, and basically it was, or 250 FIFA points, but it would cost about £1.79 basically. And it was basically a pack that contained 1 rare player, and then 2 vanity or consumable items, I think it was. And those sort of packs worry me a little bit, and I'll explain why. I've said for a long time, and a lot of people have said for a long time, and a lot of governments have said for a long time, that things like FIFA points and loot boxes encourage gambling. And with a game like FIFA, which has a PEGI rating, I think, of 3, anyone from 3 years of age or older can play the game. It does concern me that those sort of packs really are, I think, quite damaging. And I don't want to sound like it's over the top and dramatic and everyone is responsible for themselves, I get that. But it almost feels like it's EA's way of saying to people, dip your toes in the water here and see what you think. Dip your toes in the water here. Now, I know the other side of that is that there are packs on store that aren't different to that really in terms of cost and things like that. I get that. But it does just feel like, the analogy I give you is when you first turn 18, for example, and you can go to a betting shop and you put a pound on an accumulator because it's funny and you can do it now. And then that pound turns into £2, and then £5, and then £10. And I know people that have had issues with gambling, and for me, it's a mental health illness, and I don't ever judge them for that. I never will judge them for that because I am a massive advocate of mental health. But I do have a massive concern that it almost feels like EA giving people a taste of it in the hopes that they'll then start buying 50k packs, 100k packs, 125k packs. And those sort of packs are being brought out at the same time as the bigger packs. And I feel like you sort of go on there, try your luck at these, and if you get lucky and you hit up a pack, then brilliant, you do well. You might then go and buy a 50k pack, and then you don't do well on that one, so you buy another one to try and chase your loss on that pack. And so it does really worry me. I will say, however, there are a few things that I do really like about this year. This record breaker Rodrigo, very good. You can play for him, and I like it. And I don't like the analogy of these cards being free in terms of the fact you're spending time on them, but in terms of coin value, monetary value, they are free. You can do them, it's just your time you're paying in. This Black Friday, I think this is brilliant. This win 5, win 10, from winning 25 games, just by playing the game, you get 2 mega packs, 2 premium gold player packs, some XP, and a draft token. That to me is sensational, because draft token gets you packs as well. I'm a massive fan of that. And last night, EA released a Flash SBC for a silver player, which I thought was brilliant as well, because a lot of people do play these silver objectives this year. I actually think they're quite a good addition to the game this year. And EA released it. This Sergio Aguero, in my opinion, is a bit overpriced for what it is. The Flash challenges, however, these have been poor. I'm going to be blunt. These have been terrible. I don't want to be that guy again, but the packs that you're getting from these packs a lot of time are terrible, like 81 plus player pick or a rare player pick. They're shocking. They're not good enough. And again, I think there needs to be more in the game in terms of a bit more grindable content to give people the option of no FIFA points to enjoy a promo. There is some good stuff here. I'm not doubting that at all. There is some good stuff, and I will give them props for the good bits and bobs they've done. But I do have concerns around these smaller packs being brought out at the same time or in and around the same time as the more expensive packs. And I feel like here's a taster. Now go and buy 50k packs, 100k packs, 125k packs. But I want to show you a player that I picked up yesterday on stream because I want to give them an example of what I have been talking about for the last few days in terms of this. Let me just clear that off. In terms of market climb, market dip. So every day at 6 p.m, 7 p.m, 8 p.m, we get promo packs, lightning rounds throughout Black Friday. I'm assuming we're getting the same today. We got them yesterday. And what happens during this sort of supply is all the cards come onto the market and everyone undercuts like crazy. And even people that don't undercut, they just list lazily and you can pick up good deals. Now, I picked up an Ake because it's one of the cards that I'm looking to buy into on Sunday, Monday. It all depends on what the market does between now and then. But we picked him up, I think, for 3,200 coins. There was loads, in and around 3.2 to 3.5. Loads sat on the market. And I said to the guys on my stream, these are the points where you can make very easy coins very quickly by flipping them on. Because what Ake did was he dropped off very heavily and then he bounced back as people buy into their weekend league teams. And yes, with packs and loads of supply, there is an initial drop in price because that happens. The prices come down because there's loads of them in the market being undercut. But when people sell their cards, that gives them spending power to then go and buy the players. So then players come off the market. It's why during a promo like this, you tend to see the lower end get hit quite hard and drop off gradually as the weekend goes on. And the higher end actually do quite well because people sell off all these Akes and whatever they get from their packs and then go and buy a much better player for their team, like a Van Dijk, for example. So you can do well. So you can see his Ake here for 3,200. I'm going to show you his graph on FUTTRADING now. A couple other graphs as well, so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. And then basically, my belief is that you need to look at Sunday, Monday. Monday, I think, is going to be the buy-in time because we've got Cyber Monday coming up. That's when I think the market will be lowest because you've got Weekend League sell-off, Squad Battle Rewards, and Cyber Monday. That's for me when the market will be at its lowest in the lower-end meta cards that people are using in their teams. That's when I think the buy-in is. You can buy, hold for 2 or 3 days, and watch the prices spike like they did last year. I'll be right back with the graphs. I'll show you that now. Alright guys, so here we are on FUTTRADING, and I'm going to show you Nathan Ake, for example, first. So I've just listed mine up for 4,500. Because he's Champions League, he'll sell quite easily for that. It's probably a little bit more expensive than that, being the Champions League, but it's fine. But my point has been all week, and it's, again, proven to come true. In terms of supply, this is what happens. This was yesterday night. He was at 5,000 coins, dipped and got down to a low of 3,500. Obviously, I've got a decent undercut in the 3.2. Remember, this is an average price as well. Some of the prices will be lower than this. So just be mindful of that. And then today, if we look at his graph today, it's only going one way. As Europe wakes up, he starts spiking and climbing. People are taking him off the market for their weekend league teams. And the spike is quite pronounced. If you're looking at that, it's pretty heavy. And it probably will continue for the next few hours to climb. Gabriel Jesus, again, yesterday's graph. At, 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon, 9,500 coins. He got down as low as 5,000 coins. So he nearly halved in price. And since then, he's only going one way. He's going up again, all up to 6,700 coins. And Davinson Sanchez, another one. Yesterday sort of sat, look at a similar time, sort of 5,600, 5,800. Got down as low as 3,900. He's now back at 5,500. So these cards, you're looking at anywhere between 1 to 1,500 coins profit from. Possibly slightly more if you sell them a little bit later. I think they'll do well. Again, if you look at Sanchez's price graph, it is only spiking one way, going back up again. And again, I think there's an opportunity tonight for another buy-in on these cards. Do I think that your profits tonight will be as pronounced as this? No, I don't. The reason why the profits last night were so pronounced is because people were buying their teams into Weekend League and giving themselves a chance. I said this earlier in the week. I don't think you're going to see in Weekend League this week too many mega teams. I think a lot of people sold and went liquid just in case. So I think a lot of people might be looking towards the lower end of the market for their teams. But it does... I do think that tonight we are potentially going to see quite a even more heavy... If we do get lightning rounds, quite a heavy drop-off. I think we're likely to see some sort of promo pack. But if we don't get lightning rounds tonight... Because I think last year, if I remember rightly, we might have only got them on the Friday and the Monday. But if we do see lightning rounds tonight... Those drop-off could be really heavy. But no matter what happens tonight, there will be promo packs in store. And so these players will get packed. And so drop-off, if we get lightning rounds, I think will be heavier. If we don't get lightning rounds, it won't be as heavy. But a bounce back again, there will be a bounce back tonight because people will still be buying their weekend league teams. People will still be buying up these cards. And so for me, there's a buy-in. Really, the big buy-in, and for me, I've got nearly 2 million liquid in my account. I'm going to sit there and wait now until probably Monday, I think is my big buy-in. And these cards, and if you're a website subscriber, by the way, we've done this for you. There are nearly 40 players on the list that I put together for you based upon last year's trends and this year's trends, and we're going to tell you when the buy-in is, so make sure you check that out, Black Friday sale on. But for me, Monday's really where I'm going to be looking to buy in, because I think, again, you're going to have all the supply this weekend, you're then going to have squad battle rewards, you're then going to have weekend league sell-off, and you're then going to have Cyber Monday packs. The market, I think, will really heavily drop on these cards. If we're looking at someone like a Gabriel Jesus getting down to 5k with supply on Black Friday, when you add to that promo packs, weekend league sell-off, squad battle rewards, I'd honestly think he could get very, very low. And I think the bounce back on him could be quite nice. And all these cards, it could be quite nice. People are using these cards in their teams. I'm still seeing all of these guys in weekend league teams, left, right, and centre. So that's where my buy-in's going to be. I'm going to buy in quite heavily and then wait maybe 2-3 days unassigned and let the market rise quite quickly. I think it will rise into the next weekend league. But it will rise the moment supply ends, it rises. So the moment that you don't have all these cards coming back onto the market again, continually, the market climbs. Bit of advice for you, if you're going to buy in, try and buy with hunters and shadows on them. They always carry a premium. You guys know I talk about chemistry style trading all the time. People listing cards onto the market for the card's value, but not allowing for the hunter or shadow attached to them, which has a decent amount of value as well. So be mindful of that without a doubt. But if you can pick them up with hunters, shadows, anchors, engines, catalysts, those sort of cards have just a bit more value, so you get more bang for your buck in the long term. Because someone like Ake, I saw him last night sitting on Xbox for 3,500, and at points there was like 7 or 8 or 9 shadows just sitting chilling there for 2-3 minutes at a time. Today, when you come to sell him, if he's 4,500, you're probably getting closer to 5,500 with him with a shadow on him, possibly even slightly more. So that's something to be mindful of when you do buy into these cards. But I said this earlier in the week, this is what would happen. It is what's happening. I assume it's going to happen in a similar way to last year. Monday buy-in, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday rise. You can make a lot of coins, a very, very heavy return on your investment for buying into these cards. But that's going to be the end of the video. If you are new around here, please do subscribe down below. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you never miss an upload. But for now, I am out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.